Hello and welcome to episode 17 of The Pilgrimage on FM23. My name is Jamie. Coming up on today's episode, I've got two games for you, and in a slight alteration to the previously advertised games, we're at home to Gateshead in the National League, and then the second game is Dagenham and Redbridge at home, also in the National League. We haven't lost any games since the last episode, so let's get straight into the first match against Gateshead, and I'll show you the team for that one in just a moment. Okay, here is the team for the game against Gateshead, and it is Maldon in goal, back four of Cropper, Edwards, Williams and Burko, Glendon at the base of midfield, Kenyon and Devine in central midfield, Kyle John and Luke James on the wings, and Willoughby up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, well my assistant is recommending emphasising the fact we're doing well, we're on a good run and we should keep it going. I don't know, this is going to be a tough match, so maybe we go with making the most of home advantage. So I'm going to go with that one with no gesture. That seems to have improved George Glendon's morale, so that's never a bad thing. So let's get into the match and see if we can grab the win. As always, first 10 minutes we will just weigh things up and see how it's going and not make any rash judgments as to what we should do. Gateshead, as you can see, immediately above us in the table, so we won't be able to climb above them even if we beat them. We will close the gap on them considerably if we can grab the win. Burko comes forward, plays it in for Willoughby, and he slots it under the goalkeeper, and after just 7 minutes it is Chester 1, Gateshead 0. So we're off to a great start and we need to keep that going now, and as you can see what that has done is close the gap between the two teams to 1 point, and we're now just 2 points off the playoffs as it stands. So everything to play for, and it's Burko with the throw in to Williams. He finds Edwards into Glendon, back to Edwards. This time he goes long, looks for James on the left, finds him. James's cross is cut out. It's cleared but only as far as Burko, who beats his man, plays it into Willoughby, and that's going to be a penalty. And it is going to be Kurt Willoughby to take it. See if he can make it 2-0 and get his second goal of the game. Yes, he can. He dispatches it in emphatic style for his 21st of the season. And it is Chester 2, Gateshead 0. And with almost half an hour gone, this game is in the palm of our hands at the moment. So we just need to keep this going, not do anything stupid, and we'll be fine. Kenlock into Luque, back to Perver, Kenlock to Gervosti, Tinkler plays it through, and they've hit the crossbar, so we've had a bit of a reprieve, but Duffus is offside anyway, so wouldn't have counted. And with less than 5 minutes to half time, we're being advised to take Alex Kenyon off. I'm going to follow that advice at half time. I'm going to leave it a few minutes. It will be him who comes off first, but I'm going to give him 10-15 minutes at the start of the second half. Doing well, we can definitely find another gear. So again, a slight disagreement with the assistant, but nothing too dramatic. We'll start the second half, and as I say, it's likely to be Kenyon that's the first player to be removed. And Maldon makes a comfortable save there. And is he going to launch it or is he going to go short? He goes straight down the middle. Kyle John plays it through, but it's intercepted all the way back to Montgomery in the Gateshead goal. He comes out, plays it short to Lancashire, who finds Perver. Back to Lancashire. Richardson. And he's been forced into a cul-de-sac. James has it off him, Luke James. And Luke James's shot is just off target. And I mean just, it was very close indeed. And I think we'll take Kenyon off after an hour. So Molden to Williams. So once this attack is over, we'll take Alex Kenyon off. Willoughby flicks it on to nobody. Gervosti picks up the loose ball. Richardson to Perver. And it's played over the top. Williams collects. Finds Burko to Devine. Williams into Glendon to Edwards. Kenyon finds James. His ball for Willoughby. And he's one-on-one with the keeper. And he's hit the crossbar. Lancashire makes the clearance. Afoka plays it back to Richardson. And the highlight comes to an end. So we will now take Kenyon off. And Burko's going to join him straight afterwards. So Kenyon for Harrison Burke. Burko is going to come off for Kieran Coates. And the final change will be Luke James for Katia Kuyate. So we're making all three changes. I don't think we're allowed anymore. We're not. And we've got just over 10 minutes of normal time remaining. And in a comfortable position at 2-0. But Cropper wins it and then gives it away. Afoka to Kenlock. Finds Tinkler, who turns. Finds Luke into Martin. And Aaron Martin has put the ball in the back of the net. But it is offside. It remains 2-0. And there's just 3 minutes of normal time to go. So we should be home and hosed at this point. And it's 4 minutes of added time. And we're moments away now from the final whistle. There it is. Confirmed result is Chester City 2, Gateshead 0. I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode as we face Dagenham and Redbridge at home. And this is the team, a much changed and depleted lineup due to injuries and fatigue. And it is Louis Molden in goal, back four of Kieran Coates, Lund, Edwards and Kevin Burko. And it's Harrison Burke at the base of midfield, Declan Weeks and Daniel Devine ahead of him. Katia Kuyate and Darren Stevenson on the wings and Kurt Willoughby up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, well the assistant is once again recommending, emphasising the fact we're on a good run and doing well and we should keep it going. I'm going to agree with him this time. So we'll pump the fists and go with that. And that's inspired Adam Lund, who's come into the team. Danny Devine's a little unsure. And there's a couple of unsure and hesitant players on the bench. But generally, people are okay. So let's get into the match and see if we can get another win. And as always, first 10 minutes, we'll see how the land lies and play it by ear. Won't make any rash changes that we don't need to. We do have a chance of ending up in the playoffs if we can beat Dagenham. But it is a Dagenham free kick for the first highlights, headed away. Sewell plays it in, and we eventually scramble it clear. I think that might have been offside. Stevenson to Burko to Devine, and the highlight does come to an end. Right, let's demand more at this stage. It's going to be a tough game, so I'm intrigued to see how they respond to that. Largely negatively, it has to be said. So I think we go with encourage for the next intervention. Let's do that. So Kurt Willoughby is going to be coming off at half time, and possibly Burko as well. Although actually, now that it is half time, yeah, I will make those two changes. Willoughby and Burko will both come off. So let's go and do that. Before we do, not going to win if we don't shoot. So slight disagreement with the assistant. Kurt Willoughby for Milenik Ali. And then, where is he? Kevin Burko for Kyle John. And I'm going to save one substitution for as long as possible into the second half. If we don't need to use it, we won't until the last 10 minutes. So let's encourage the lads again. Tavares for Dagenham. Plays it forward. It's headed away by Lund. Divine's ball over the top is too far ahead of everyone in a blue shirt. Robinson plays it in. It's Almond. Ball over the top. Lund misses it. And a defensive cock-up. And Devane Sewell has given Dagenham the lead. Not what we needed at all. So who is going to get the blame at the back for that? Looks like Molden's copping most of the blame for that. And it does look like Edwards is the man to come off. And Alex Kenyon is going to replace him. We'll do it with about 20 minutes to go. We need to do it, so we have done. We're going to go attacking. There's no point holding back now. Let's demand more. And into the last 10 minutes, we've been woefully second best in this game. Dagenham thoroughly deserving of their lead at the minute. Kouyaté into Burke. Finds Devine. Kenyon to Devine, who shoots but can't get it on target. So the chance is wasted. And will we get another one? It's looking less and less likely, and we're now 4 points adrift of the playoffs, and that is confirmed as a result. Chester 0, Dagenham and Redbridge 1. I'll be back in a moment to show you the league table and tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, time now to take a look at the league table, and as you can see, with 11 games to go, we are in 9th position with 54 points from 35 games, and we are 4 adrift of Gateshead in 7th. So still within striking distance of the playoffs, but we could have made it in there if we'd have had the perfect episode today. So let's take a look at what is coming up on the next episode. And given what I've said, what I propose is to go all the way through to the end of the season, and I will show you on the next episode Chesterfield at home and Crewe Alexandra away, and we'll see then whether we manage to clinch a playoff position. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for Monday to Friday Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.